everyone. Can you imagine having a fish farm in Rongo sub-county, North Kamagambo ward? How far is North Kamagambo ward to the Lake Victoria? And they are having a thriving fish farm. Let's welcome our brother to take us through the process so that we can learn how innovative we can be able to use a well. You don't have to suffer anymore. You can have a fish at home using just a well to make a difference in your life. Let's take a look on what this well can bring.
My name is Stadio Nuko. I hail from Migori County, Rongo Sub-County, North Kamagambo Ward, South Kamwango Sub-Location, Kanyachwanya Village. I am a retired teacher. I began fish farming way back in 2012 after admiring fish farmers who got economic stimulus fund. And that is the drive which made me enter into fish farming, because I tried to woo them to assist me also to get a ESP fund, but I failed. So I started on self, and I used my own money to dig one pond, to excavate one pond down here, which cost me something like 15,000. It was just one pond. I put some fish, and the harvest was very good. That is when, after tasting that fish, I became convinced. I got convinced that I can farm fish. So I added another pond. My second pond was just, both of them were added. My second pond was also added. Then, after doing these two ponds, I added the third one, which I call the kitchen pond. That kitchen pond is here. Right now it has got a mixed breed of fish, tilapia. Those ones that breed like wild fish, and they are full. 2 ponds right now. Right now I have 6 ponds. And when after retiring, I felt like expanding my fish farming practice. Then I added, because I made some bricks behind this house, I made some bricks here, which I used to build my house, my permanent house. I saw that this hole here is so, if left recklessly, will be an haphazard area, causing some mosquitoes. So I decided to convert it into a pond, earthen pond. That is the reason why, that is the cause of my adding the 4th pond. Because after making bricks, I felt that that area, the area I made bricks is going to be a dangerous area. Nothing could be done there which could be economically viable. So I decided to convert it into a pond. That is the 4th pond which we are standing next to here. Then drought came. When drought came, I felt very bad, because one time I lost about 4,000 fingerlings because of drought. Then I decided to look for fun to get source of water. I brought those experts. One expert called Tina came from Raden to come and find where I can excavate and get permanent water. I paid for the fee, and Atinga showed me where. He showed me about 6 places, but the one I made here is the one I could manage, because he showed me where 72 feet deep 64 feet deep, and this one was 58 feet deep. So I decided to dig, to make a well or a borehole at 54 feet deep. But luckily enough, after going about 20 feet, which is 19 feet or thereabout, I got water. Then the next thing, after constructing the borehole, the next thing was how to get that water out of the hole. I thought how to get that water out of the hole so that I may pump it directly to the earthen pond. And indeed, I did that. I got a submersible pump, I put it there, electrified, and then now I can get water into the earthen ponds. Though even though it is not sufficient, but it can make my fish survive the whole period of drought. That kitchen pond gets water from the third one behind that house. And then the small kitchen pond, through seepage, it supplies this one. This one, when it has enough water, due to pressure under the ground, the seepage is supplies this bigger pond with water. Then there is this program that came about, ABDP Aquaculture Business Development Program. Because I'm a fish farmer, I'm a member of the fish farmers group in Rogo sub-county. I came lucky. I was given some liner by the ABDP. When I was given one liner for the ABDP, by the ABDP, then I constructed 2 liner ponds. One a bit big, one is small. And I stocked them. Then before I constructed the liner, in fact the liners are the ones that caused my drive to buy tanks. I bought 2 tanks, one 10,000 liters, the other one 3,000 liters. The 3,000 liters tank has not been installed, but the 10,000 has been installed. So I got water from the hole to the tank using the submersible pump. And water from the tank can now serve the 2 liner ponds. Very efficient. And fish is there. It will be my first harvesting from the liner ponds. Soon, around December to February.
Have you trained anyone on fish farming around the world?
I got trained by Farm Africa. I attended several trainings where Farm Africa is an NGO. It involved many farmers in Rogo sub-county, and in fact in Migori County, Homa Bay County, Kisumu County, Kisi counties, Siaya County, Bungoma, and Kakamega. I was one of the trainees. I got trained on how to construct a pond and on how to manage fish farming. But for myself, I have not trained anybody, but many people have visited the farm and I've talked to them. So if that's the training, then I've trained so many. If it is inspiration, I've inspired many. My reason for fish farming is because my community eat fish. My drive is to fish farming was to provide my family with profit and food, because as you saw the fish in the first liner pond, there is no reason why my family should suffer lack of protein food when fish is there. Okay. I can go there and get 2 or 3 or 4 at will before I venture into agribusiness. Because when I go to business, then I'll not touch those fish. But during the harvesting, I make sure I invite the community members to get protein food. They should also give me some profit. They pay me for the work I do. Okay. So there is potential market, because the area I live in, they are fishmongers. They eat a lot of fish. But fish come from very far. For fish to come from Lake Victoria, Homa Bay, Muhuru, and Sori, it takes long, and it happens only on market days. But the fish that come from those places are not enough. So this also drive that made me to farm fish here, because I have a ready market. I usually do farm gate marketing in my farm. And people around here know that I am a fish farmer. Wherever they pass, they ask me, fish has not been ready. I tell them, fish is almost ready. Just get ready with your money, you will get fish.
Now you see, my people, it's always very, very simple innovation which gives always huge impact. Let's always embrace. If you have surface runoff, surface shallow wells can have impact. Let's embrace shallow wells. Use the waters to help us sustainably fight climate change while increasing household income. We have a very, very simple model showcased by a retired teacher, but not tired.